Gary, how about over at Hitachi? You've got once again a perspective across a lot of federal agencies. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I think what we're seeing is, we've heard about this data explosion for years and years, unstructured data. And with the advent of the AI ML strategies, now people can start to leverage all that data. And I think what they're finding is in many cases, we got into a space where we would delete data because we didn't think it had any value anymore. So now we're starting to look at, now all that data would have been really important. So now we're starting to curate data, and what we're having challenges with is defining that data management strategy in the context of these AI ML discussions. Because as we drive more and more data into these models, they become much more effective and much more accurate. So what we're seeing is a lot of discussion around, how do I get data to the right place at the right speed and the right time, and then keep it there and understand how I catalog it and look at the metadata around that data, because a lot of times what they're looking at is the metadata, not necessarily the object itself. And I think I've heard, we've heard that from all the other CTOs, is this AI ML strategy. Almost every single one of them mentioned they had an AI ML initiative going on. And I think when you look at that, data is at the core of that. And I think people are also looking at hybrid cloud adoption methodologies, if you will, because everyone has pushed a lot to the public cloud, but they still have a lot that's on-prem. So I think it's looking at the right cloud strategy as it relates to that hybrid cloud approach, because I think that's where everyone's going to end up. You're going to have some on-prem or, what would be a private cloud. And then there's going to be quite a bit in the public cloud. So it's getting that data management strategy between those various clouds as well.
Right. It's definitely a